Welcome, retrogrades and parish orphans. Breaking news today. President Trump has announced that he'll be signing a Born Alive executive order. Get this, a usage of his executive power that will ensure, quote, that all precious babies born alive, no matter their circumstances, receive the medical care that they deserve. Speaking at the National Catholic Prayer Breakfast, I'm reading from LifeSite News' breaking article, which due to the coronavirus took place virtually. Trump called this measure our sacrosanct moral duty. What does that sound like? That sounds like the teaching of the Roman Catholic Church. Our sacrosanct moral duty. The executive order, once signed, will protect babies born alive after a failed abortion. Those such as President Barack Hussein Obama opposed the 2008 version of the Born Alive Act, meaning that someone like President Obama was as radically postured as to oppose the idea that if a baby survived an abortion, because allegedly pro-abortion advocates like Obama believe that there's a meaningful difference between a fetus and a baby. We've always rejected this. But he doesn't even follow his own logic, because people like Obama think that a baby, once born, can be denied food or thrown into a medical refuse bin. This prompted me, right around the time my daughter was born in 2008, to begin a novel called The Love and the Fear of Fate on an abortion survivor who actually did survive and went on to want revenge on his mother and father, for better or for worse. At least a baby who survives an abortion, in many cases outside of the state of Illinois, is guaranteed the right to live, but not across all states in the union. President Trump has changed that today with the signage of an executive order saying, guess what? I'm going to hold pro-aborts to their false dichotomy between a fetus and a baby. If a baby is born alive after a failed abortion, it has the protections of a person. This shouldn't be news to anybody, because after all, the left is the one that created the dichotomy. Nevertheless, they're the ones that in the most leftist places will not abide the dichotomy. The proposition the dichotomy stands for anyway. If you can kill a baby after an abortion fails and the baby is born breathing oxygen, evidently something is remiss with the logic of the pro-abortion person, pro-infanticide person that's sitting in front of you. The president talked not only about politics, but relayed some personal memories as well. He talked about growing up next to a Catholic church in Queens, New York. He saw the incredible work the Catholic Church did for a community. He expressed his deep gratitude for every person who praised for him and for the First Lady, who is actually a Catholic. These are amazing people, he said, great, great people. He went on to extol Catholic schools, which is good. There are a few good Catholic schools left. Not enough of them are good. In another personal moment, Trump said, Melania and I recently visited the shrine of St. John Paul II, a man who had such a profound impact on our country and the world. It was an incredible visit. So President Trump, is extending an unprecedented hand to Catholics that everyone out there that's watching Rules for Retrogrades needs to acknowledge. This is not just a campaign stump speech. This is not just a gimmick to get reelected, though obviously that plays a role in all this. His 4 years as president, culminating with this signage of a Born Alive Protection Act by the president himself in an EO, an executive order. This represents, as I've said before, the most unadulteratedly pro-life presidency in the history of the U.S. presidency. We're very grateful, Trump said, for the millions of Catholics across America who live by these beautiful words and bring hope and joy and light and grace to the world. Now, note the little barb in what he's saying. He's saying he's grateful for the Catholics that actually live by the faith instead of claim the faith and then defile it with their daily work, like Biden, like Pelosi, like the sellouts on the Supreme Court. So there you have it. It's breaking news, worth seeing with a little bit of flavor, a little bit of commentary. The Born Alive Act represents the bastardized, unfaithful vision of pro-aborts everywhere because they say that there's a meaningful distinction between a fetus and a baby. The most true, honest pro-abort advocates will tell you if a baby is born alive that was attempted to be aborted, they think you ought to be able to finish the job. Well, today in the United States of America, it's September the 23rd, AD 2020, President Trump has taken unprecedented decisive action against this. God bless him. God bless America. God bless his office. And God bless his candidacy. Trump 2020. Thank you for doing this. From my heart to yours, President Trump. God bless you.